Hello there, greetings and a very warm welcome to you. Hey, thanks for joining me for this, your August Tarot Spiritual Connection reading with me. And Cancer, this is your reading. 4 cards from the Morgan Greer deck and then 4 beneath it to clarify or extend any messages, and then a final card at the end as well. So guys, wherever you are viewing this from around the world, sit back and relax and see what messages are coming your way for Cancer, August 2017. Your first card is representative of health. Your second card is representative of financial sector. Your third card is around the career field, and your fourth card is love and relationships. If you are not working, career also covers off things such as your hobbies or passions, or if you are studying as well. So this is the next deck of cards we will be using to see what message is going to be clarified for the ones that we have just dealt. So Cancer, August 2017. The throat chakra. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Release. And cut your cords. Okay guys, this second deck that we're using is a rather nice angel healing deck. So it comes with quite a lot of inspiration and positive energetic vibrations to help work through situations or add positivity to them. Let's start with that first card on the left, the Queen of Rods. And actually, before we just carry on any further, we will note that you have 2 major arcanas in your reading, the Star and the Justice card, 1 Swords card and 1 Wands. So coming back to the Queen of Rods or Wands, she represents the health sector. And also underneath her is the throat chakra. On the card, the throat chakra, it says the angels are helping you lovingly to speak your truth. So, first of all, the Queen of Rods gives quite a nice buoyant feeling for health. She's very much about creativeness. She spurs on insight, awareness, and activation of things. So for some of you guys, Cancer, and of course you're a sensitive sign anyhow, you're often involved in that intuitive or connected essence to your being, your extended awareness or your extended physicality. So for some of you, you might be coming connected again. You might be listening to your inner self, and we see that here with your listen to your intuitive feelings as well. So this could be a time where you will receive messages about your own being and how you want to take yourself further into positive steps. This could be your physical health, your mental health, spiritual or emotional, because remember, health covers off all of those areas. So if you've been like blocked or stuck or grungy or just blah, or your health's been a bit flat, you seem to have a few answers of your own. So somewhere within, something's either knocking on your door and it's saying to you, hey, I reckon I should stop doing this, or I reckon I need to do more of this. So it's about maybe meditation or listening to your dreams or listening to intuitive or clairvoyant messages that you get that could help propel you into a place of further movement around any of those areas of health that I have just mentioned. We also come to the throat chakra, and we know that that is in the neck part of the body. So sometimes this can represent physical indicators such as a sore throat or tonsillitis. Some of you may have issues with tonsils that need either penicillin treatment or antibiotic treatment, or you could be even having tonsils removed or some other sort of surgery in the throat area. Now remember too that the throat has the thyroid gland, and the thyroid gland is often disabled in modern society. We have a lot of people with either minor or major thyroid issues. Some people get operation on it and have the thyroid removed. Others get sort of like a treatment where there's radiation delivered to that area of the body. Some people just need tablets or a rebalancing. So think of any of those areas of your daily health or your ongoing health, if they need addressing or if you think you should look into them anyway. We can also deal with thyroid problems with natural health and naturopathy, as well as things like massage and Reiki and spiritual healing as well. So the throat chakra is also about communication and talking, and this is when I said earlier, I feel it's about you communicating with yourself and establishing more what you really want in life, what you want out of your mental health or your physical health. It might also mean you communicating with either like a counsellor or a physician as well. But I think communication is the key to your health for the month coming up in August. And I think it will open gateways of creativeness and exploration that take you on a new journey. So we move into the next part and we see the finances, and you've got the star. Now the star card is a beautiful one to get in your reading, and whatever position she falls in, she actually adds buoyancy and positivity to all other aspects within the reading as well. So this card here that's sitting next to her, the Seven of Swords, that energy of him will be depleted a little bit because the star is right next to it. So she buoys up any negative energy coming from a card like that. So going back to your finances and the star is about positivity and about some sort of galactic embodiment or help or support. Oftentimes these smaller stars and the one above represent literally your guardian angels or your spirit guides or angelic helpers. So if any of you have had financial difficulties, now would be a really good time for communication and talk to your galactic helpers and ask for their support in either helping you to find a solution out of a glitch phase with finances, or to help bring more and new steady finances into your life one way or another. Also here you've got the same message again that I've mentioned a little bit before. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. So I do think for some of you, you are getting messages sent in, and in particularly maybe around financial ideas, ways to either earn more money or increase what you're earning, or help out a business or buoy up a business or buy something new. There's ideas surrounding you and they seem to be quite positive at the moment. So if you utilize the energies of the universe and harness them, you're likely to go further than you would normally at this point in time, because you've got galactic intervention and backup. So I think it's a really nice reading coming through, and there's certainly some extra support help for you guys out there in terms of your guardian helpers, the galactic energy, and the ideas that are coming your way. So remember too, this could be for people thinking of starting, as I said before, new businesses, or ideas that are coming to you about how you create or make your finances firmer or more fluid or more voluminous. Now we come to the next card and we see it's the career card, or your hobbies or your passions, or if you're a university student, it's something like your studies. I will just go and change the window drapes and stop the light from coming in on the table quite so brightly. Even though the light is such a beautiful thing to see, it can be a little bit distracting when it's just shining in so brightly. So, career, the Seven of Swords, and underneath we have release, and it says work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So some of you might be contemplating change in your career sector, or you might be working with energies or people or dynamics or systems that you're not happy with. There's something here that's not gelling with your particular energy. Now the Seven of Swords is often about stealthy issues going on, about underhand stuff, somebody doing something that's not above board or doing it behind the guise of something else, undercover. It can sometimes be management doing things that nobody else knows about, they're keeping it quiet, or it can be co-workers that are creating tension or doing negative things as well. If it's your own business, there may be some dealings that are going on with either clients or customers, or possibly yourself, that aren't actually doing the best thing for you. Now, often the Seven of Swords is considered a card about trying to decide what to let go and what to keep, because he's taken 5 swords with him and he's left behind 2, but he's quite unsure of what he's doing. He's not sure that he has made the right decision. And you've had this confirmed down here with the card release. So you're being told here at this point in time, whether it's around your, as I say, working career or a creative project you're on or studies that you're doing, there is something around you that needs releasing. You need to let it go because it's not going to take you any further. It's not the right path to be going down. Obviously, for each of you, this is going to be a different perspective that you will focus on, and something will gel with you. You'll go, yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about and I know what area you're referring to. So you have to feel into this and know yourself which particular paradigm we're referring to here. But it is important that you release something that's either causing negativity or creating tension, or it's someone or something that is not serving you to the greatest good and providing you with high vibrational energy or light or a positive path forward. So that would be a message for August. Rethink or re-strategize that particular area of your life and let go of the stuff that is causing friction or tension, or you know in your intuitive realm that it is not right. Okay, so we come over here to career. We come over here to love and relationships. Now, it doesn't just have to be love, it's all relationships. This is the relationship with yourself, as well as your family, your community, your work colleagues, your close intimate partner. We get the Justice card, and this is often associated with the air sign Libra, and it's also associated with legalities and justice and fairness. And you've also got this card here that says cut your cords, and again it's Archangel Michael. So I think for some of you, Michael could be really useful to call upon in the month of August for support or protection at any time if you want. He's very easy energy to access, and he's very supportive and nurturing. He's also powerful, so I think he's the guardian angel of the police, of globally, you know, the police force, and things like the fire people and stuff like that as well. So he's supportive and protective and nurturing. If you're ever walking through a town at night, or you know, a busy city, and you get the heebie-jeebies and you get that chill up your spine, Michael and Metatron are very, very good energies to call upon for instant protection, and they can, if you really call upon them and use them powerfully, they will often deflect any negative energies coming your way. But coming back to the Justice card, this can literally turn up when there is the signs or energies of something like a divorce coming. So this could be a divorce of personal nature. It could also be a divorce or separation of a business relationship. So sometimes this could be when businesses are sold and people go their own way, or when businesses are destabilized and they're deformed. And so same thing as relationships. Some of you might be going through this, or the preparations of it in August, or the signing of the documentation. It can also come up if any of you are having to appear in the court of law for whatever reason. This could be minor offences or family related issues, you know, like family court, and any legal entities. Now, when the card turns up in your reading, it usually bodes fairly well for some sort of positivity out of this situation that's occurring. So it's usually favourable, and it says that the balance will be weighted in your hand and that some sort of karmic balance is coming. So I have seen this card also turn up when we are talking about karmic relationships, such as past life relationships. And if some of you have been in relationships that have been unbalanced or unhealthy, there's a balancing coming. Now, sometimes it doesn't mean that they're staying, it can mean that they are moving apart, but you get rebalanced again. The fact that you have the cut your cords underneath, it's asking you to separate or segregate any negative energies around you. So you've had a couple of those. You've had the release here, you've got the cut your cords here, you're being asked to get rid of anything negative around in a couple of messages here. So it's like a month of cleansing and rejuvenating and allowing the doors to open for new positive activity and emotions and energies and people to come into your life. And if your closet's full, you know, like you look in your wardrobe at home and your clothes are all brimming out and you've got shoes everywhere, you can't fit any more in. So it's the same with people in your life. If your life is full of all the people around and activity and actions and stuff, and some of it's probably not needed or worthy or good, until you get rid of it and move it out, there's no room for the new ones to come in. So it's all about balance all the time. Our life is a cycle of balance and knowing what's right and what's wrong. And some things are timely, like a relationship or a business partnership or a job can start off as being the right thing for us, but as time moves on, it changes because we change. We're constantly growing. The one certain thing in life is that change is the only constant thing. So just coming back quickly to cut your cords, it says, ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So there you go, Cancer. You really are getting a month of quite supportive, external, galactic, positive energies, prompting you to move yourself forward into a space of clearness and newness, which I think is pretty powerful. So let's put these away and we will do the final card, because I think that went on probably longer than anticipated, and I know some of you get a bit bored because you go, oh, you know, wow, it's going on forever. So since we are in the 8th month for August, we will take from the 8th card down. So let's just see this final message for Cancer and see what it is. 8th card down. Okay. Presence, awareness, attention, reality and connection. And I might even move that in a little bit. It's a beautiful card coming to us from the third eye chakra area with that beautiful purpley mauve colour, which is the intuitive feeling again. And you've had a lot of messages about that intuition. So you're getting quite strong synchronicity coming through the reading about listening to yourself and listening to your inner voice and trusting what you hear and trusting your own inner guidance. So I will read some of the words to you because the words are as beautiful as the cards themselves. In the increasingly hectic lifestyles we lead these days, we are often lured by the pull of multitasking. While our hands and bodies are busy, the mind also tends to busy itself, wandering into the past, the future, and everywhere in between. It has become extremely common to be less than fully present in life. Amidst our daily activities as we drive to work and walk to work or cycle, and even as we commune with friends and loved ones, we are often fragmented and distracted. In this state, we do not even realize the magic we are missing. This card is a bold invitation to bring your presence back to the moment and to see what great gifts are ready to unfold right here where you are. Practice catching yourself when thoughts or actions stray from your immediate experience. Become aware of your thought patterns and gently bring yourself back to the moment with the knowledge that right now you are right where you need to be. And remember, there is magic in every moment. And also remember, there is no future in the past, and the present is the only moment in time that we understand or can ever be in. Even when a situation genuinely needs to change, often the best first step is to bring our awareness back to what is. When we are busy putting all of our thoughts and energy into the past or the future, we do not see the spiritual support and the blessings that are present in each moment. This card encourages you to gently bring yourself back from dwelling anywhere other than in the now. And by being fully present, we are able to recognize and utilize the guidance available to us. So there you are. Allow blessings and glorious new opportunities to flow into your life now, Cancer, and be fully present to perceive and receive them. Be here now. And I think that's a lovely way to finish the reading, because you did get quite a gifted reading with the beautiful presence of the star energy, and as well as the other messages saying that you have, beautiful support energies and galactic helpers around you. So utilize them in August and really push yourself and extend yourself into the now for moving into the future. So happy August, everyone. Thank you for listening, subbing and liking, and I trust you all have a wonderful, safe, happy, love-filled month ahead. Much love, everyone. Namaste.